So, I've been talking to my son-in-law about moving into a smaller home. Now that I'm on my own. You have changed home recently, right?
I have, but definitely don't do what I did.
Oh, what did you do?
Well, after my husband passed, my daughter was driving me everywhere. She was always busy looking after her kids and helping her husband run their business. One day I said, how about I move in with you? And I did. I loved helping out with the kids. The business grew and she didn't need to drive as much. I sold my old house and used the money to pay off the debt on my daughter and her husband's house. It was a big help for my daughter. A few years later, they had a big fight. My daughter eventually divorced and the house was sold. They each got half the money. So half the money I had invested was gone, just like that. I also didn't know that Centrelink has rules about how much money you can give away when you're on the pension. For a while I had no pension and no place to live. I wanted to help my daughter, but I should have got advice first.
Yeah, but advice is expensive. My son-in-law is taking me to see his lawyer next week anyway.
I know, I thought the same. They're expensive. And I might not understand everything on my own, but you're about to make a big, big change. You need to get your own advice. A little money can save you thousands later on, not to mention the stress. Imagine you and your son-in-law were both walking down a path with your eyes closed. In front of your son-in-law is a rock. In front of you is a thorny bush. If you go to your son-in-law's lawyer, they will tell him, hey, there's a rock in front of you, step to the left. But they may not think to tell you about that big thorny bush. You need your own lawyer who will look out for you.
Remember Joe? He gave some money to his daughter, help her buy a house. They went to see her lawyer get it all done, and later Centrelink told him he had to breach the rules. Joe lost his pension. I suppose he stepped into a thorny bush.
Yes, I remember. Then Joe moved in with his daughter. She was working a lot to pay for the expenses. Since Joe was living there, he wanted to help her pay off the house with some leftover money. He asked me for advice. I said, go ask a professional. They asked him questions like, how will you pay for care if you need it? What if you need to spend money on things like rails or ramps for the house? They said all things cost money. Aged care's not free. Joe really wanted to help her, but obviously he needs to keep enough money for things he might need later. After all, who would pay for it? They talked about what he could do safely.
Walk with your eyes open. Always seek information and advice from a professional.
Contact the Centrelink Financial Information Service for support with financial decisions.
Your local community legal service may be able to help with legal problems.
If you're not sure who to contact, call the Elder Helpline.
An interpreter can be arranged.